today's video. Today is the Monday the 4th of May, bank holiday Monday back in the UK. It's currently just gone 8 AM and the plan is I'm going to show you a resort tour of, as you can see behind me, Parque Santiago 4. We've stayed here for 3 nights. We leave today, sadly, but I thought now that we've used the facilities, let's do a resort tour. So as you can see, we're still outside Parque Santiago 4 with the big easy to see tower that is located just next to Villa Cortez, with the Golden Mile literally down the street there, with the kids park there, which some of you may know. As you look further down, you can see the likes of the Hotel La Siesta, which is where we usually stay, just to give you an idea of where the hotel is located. So let's head in. So Parque Santiago 4, the entrance is located next to Pull and Bear and Skechers. Quite easy to see and find. It's a popular location where all the kind of taxis and everyone knows. So if you're ever stuck, just give someone a shout. So initially you walk in to quite a nice lobby area with some stairs in the centre. One thing I will show you it later is there is a gym on site, but it's quite weirdly located in view of everyone. And I'm in a very UFC octagon. Just trying to count the sides. Yeah, it's an octagon. So coming away from there now, the main lifts for the building are located here to the right of the lobby. One note is that we're staying in room 2102. These lifts do not get you access to those rooms. There is another lift, but we are kind of looking where that goes, and we'll show you that later. So before I take you through there, pan around to this side, they kind of have an information board. Obviously they kind of cover the children's park. Now that is located at Parque Santiago 3, as it kind of shows at the bottom, and it also advertises the mini golf, which we played many times, but not this time. That's located at Parque Santiago 5, just on the Golden Mile. As you come over here, there's a lot of tickets and notices for kind of excursions, different pickup times. So for example, here we're flying with Jet 2, so it gives us all the information that we need there for our kind of pickup and where the pickup point is. So one thing to mention, the pickup and drop-off point here is at Parque Santiago 3, as it shows on there. That's at Parque Santiago 4, but it's only about 100 metres down the road. Smush past there, keep walking around here before we go to the check-in desk. It's just being used. We can have a great view immediately once you pass the stairs of the actual resort itself. Gives very kind of tropical holiday vibes. My wife and I just had our honeymoon in October in the Dominican. We kind of said, looking out, being around here, almost feels slightly the same when you're around the pool. It's just about 10 degrees cooler because it is currently May. But it's a stunning view, it's a stunning resort. All the apartments are kind of southeast facing, so from midday, plenty of sun on all the balconies that are there, which is great to see. So as mentioned, the check-in desk is there, 24-hour reception team with their support. There are steps in the middle up to some higher rooms. Now, if I take you this way, I'll take you down to the pool area. So out of reception, down the stairs, we're now headed down to the pool area. Down here is the restaurant where if you're kind of having food at the hotel, whether that's bed and breakfast, half board, that's where you kind of come down for breakfast. But as you can see, it's a well maintained resort. Looks fantastic. That's our balcony there. The second, not the one with the pergola on the left, just next to that is room 102. It's a fantastic room, as you'll see from the room tour, with a great terrace. So here you have kind of the bar / restaurant where people go for breakfast. You can get snacks, everything, hot dogs, pizzas, ice creams, which our daughter loves getting one. It's the only way we can get her out of the pool of a kind of an afternoon when we need to go for a nap. At the bar, they've got all your local kind of beers on draft. They've got Dorada, and I'm not sure what one in the middle is, apologies. They've got a good selection of beers there. So there is a kind of day bed area, but you do have to reserve those for the beds. I'm not sure how, I'm sure you don't have to do that through reception. That's not something we've done. It is kind of undercover, which, you know, when you're in Tenerife, you're here for the sun. The pool does not open until 9 o'clock. Stop people going down, putting some towels down on some lounges, and obviously there's no lifeguard on duty until then. It gives the hotel resort team time to make everything look great as it does. The pool we're currently looking at is the larger pool. that is the colder of the two pools. Now, neither pool is heated, so they're just heated naturally from the sun. But this pool we're currently looking at is a larger pool, so it does take longer. So you tend to see that the smaller, kind of child-friendly pool over there is the pool that a lot of people go in first while they wait for this pool to heat up, or they go in there and they acclimatise to go into the cooler pool. The pool over there is fantastic, nice easy ramp in, plenty of place on the side to go and sit and lounge. Loads of sun lounges. We've been here over a bank holiday weekend, so expect it to be really busy. There's been plenty of sun lounger availability, so no complaints there. The one thing about the pool, and we're aware of it before we booked, is they are saltwater pools. So when you've got a 3-year-old who loves to dive in, she also gets very stingy eyes. So if you're bringing a child that likes to swim, I'd recommend getting some swimming goggles, not sunglasses, swimming goggles sorted, just to rule out any kind of potential eye pain, as we found out. Now, walking back this way, this is where the hotel gym is located, along with some kind of conference rooms. We're on holiday, so you don't really know about the conference room, but if you did, it's good to know that they've got them. So into the middle section we go. As I mentioned, it is a gym. Now, it does look relatively well equipped for a hotel gym. My only real comparison would be Hotel La Siesta. I think from that it's actually got quite a good bit of kit. I'm just checking nobody's in here. So the gym is open from 9 AM till 9 PM, and we'll quickly run through. So you've got towels and water. Oh, it is matted as well, which is positive. Water machine. You've got a couple of treadmills, a bike, a cross trainer, a seated bike, another treadmill. You've got a chest press machine. Oh, shoulder press, apologies. That's how long I've not been to the gym for. A chest press machine, a leg extension machine, an adductor machine, a dumbbell range, a cable pulling system, a lat pull down, and then you've got a back extension machine. So it is actually a very well equipped gym for a hotel gym. You can train all your muscle groups really in here. The only thing that slightly would put me off coming is the fact that everything kind of situates into the middle. So if I was to be here, for example, doing the chest press, pushing really hard, anyone walking past or using that back machine will be staring at me. Likewise, if I'm dying on the treadmill, kind of looking into that octagon as whoever's doing a lat pull down. So it could get not awkward, but not desirable. So we'll take you back out this way. We'll walk a bit further around the pool, just going to show you the perimeter and what's kind of on the other sides of the hotel. I mean, that view alone could make me consider going into the gym. Probably not. So coming back down this way now to the right of the pool is just a walkway. If you have got a ground floor apartment, they do have direct access down here. But obviously there's people in the apartments, so I'm not going to really pop the camera up or film them. So we'll just keep walking down here. One thing we really do love about this resort from staying here so far is just the greenery and the scenery. Got massive palm trees everywhere. It's so well kept. And as we're walking down here, that is the inside buffet. From what I can see, it looks like a great selection. But we've come self-catering, so unfortunately our wristband won't get us in there. But it does look like a very nice setting from what you can kind of see there. Yeah. Keep walking down. Now the way we're going down here, this will take us out. There's a gate at the bottom. If you turn right, you'll kind of head towards like Metropolis, the beach club, and so on. Won't get down to it that way, so we'll go this way. Toilets on site for the pool in the daytime. They are some of the most well-kept toilets I've seen them. Very nice, very beach club-esque. So yeah, this is just another view of the pools. As I mentioned, this closer one here is the kind of quote-unquote child pool. And then over there is the adult pool. Lifeguard sits on duty just there. But as you can see, as I said, it is just 8:15. You can see the sun is starting to peek through onto it. So kind of by 9:30, 10, the pool is starting to be in the sun, as are the majority of the sun lounges. So yeah, I just want to mention, if you come this way, I'm going to go past the trap. Okay, maybe I won't go that way. if you do go up that way, that will take you to the gate at the bottom, where you can kind of out onto the main kind of path going around the seafront. Yeah, that way, turn right towards that metropolis and kind of up, kind of going up at Veronica Strip, turn left. That'll take you around back towards kind of the centre of the Las Americas Resort, down towards kind of Parque Santiago 3, and further afield you can walk off to Los Cristianos. Now, kind of unlike La Siesta, I've not seen anything for kind of a spa or wellness centre. There is something in the room, but I'm not sure if it says you can use it here if you've got to go to another property. Obviously, within the Parque Santiago chain, there's a number of them. This one's closely located to Parque Santiago 3. One of the benefits of staying here is that as a family with a young child, we are able to access Parque Santiago 3 for their children's pool area. And they've got water slides kind of shown in the entrance. We've not actually utilised that yet, but now we'll walk down the other kind of pathway to the left. Hopefully this one isn't shut for cleaning as well. But yeah, as I kind of mentioned, the pool doesn't open, pool area doesn't really open until 9 AM. And that just gives the team a chance to get around and give everything a deep clean. As I kind of mentioned, this hotel is immaculate. Never any rubbish around. It's all kind of, the green areas are kept to a really fantastic standard. And yeah, the team are out cleaning pretty much up until around 8:45. Gives it time to kind of dry off, and then voila, open to the public and everyone can go crazy. But yeah, more apartments here. As you can see, this one's shut, so I'll show you. They can have a terrace outside. Now, because some of these are private let or privately owned to let, they do vary. So for example, just showing you one to the terrace. Now this one here has lounges. As you've seen from our room tour, I think we've got incredibly lucky with our room, in that sense that we're on the second floor. We've got a massive patio terrace, 2 sun lounges, and we're in the sun pretty much from midday. So yeah, I think it's going to pot luck, but as you can see, if you do have one of these ground floor, you've got direct access out to the resort. And to the pool pretty much. This is again another view of the kind of the adult pool, for want of a better word. It's not an adult pool, but not many kids go in it because it's colder. You've got a lovely little centerpiece similar to what they have in Parque Santiago 3. I've not really seen many people on them. Again, I think just because that pool is considered to be quite cold, not a lot of people use it. Or the kind of go into the other one, acclimatise and come in. Another great feature is because these are salt water pools, they have these showers dotted about. And now I know you'll say, every hotel has showers. These are especially good. They're really cold, not too cold, really refreshing. And yeah, they're great for washing all that salt off you, because similar to a chlorine pool, you don't really want to get out and sit around in chlorine. But salt, it can really dry you out and make you feel a bit meh. So that's great to see. So we'll keep on going around now. Okay, so what I was going to try and do is take you to the park, but as mentioned, it's shut till 9 AM, so we can't get through there. So yeah, just through there is the play area. Now, it's not the biggest play area in the world, but just out the front of the hotel, there is a little park, literally as you walk out the door. And it's going to say at the start about where the location is. Over the road, there's also a larger park. So I get that they've got it there, but it's not necessarily needed. Obviously, it is early in the morning, so there's no one playing on it. So I'll zoom in. So you've got like climbing frames, slides, a swirly pole to come down. Now there is swings, but they are only not adult swings, kid swings. So they're not have an enclosure or anything on them. So our daughter's not quite there for them yet. So she's not been able to use the swings, which is a bit disappointing. But as mentioned, there are other parks very, very close by should she want to have a play on them. But yeah, that's kind of the resort tour for what you can kind of access and see. I might go into the restaurant area later, kind of in between breakfast and lunch, to record a bit more in detail how that looks and add it in. But at the moment, people are eating their breakfast, enjoying the mornings as you do on holiday. So I don't want to go and have a big 6'6" British guy shooting cameras in their faces and making them feel uncomfortable. So yeah, that concludes the resort tour. So let us know, guys, have you stayed at Parque Santiago 4 before, or any other Parque Santiagos? This is our first time. We usually always stay at La Siesta, stayed there about 7 or 8 times in the past, but we thought, while looking for a little weekend break, we'll see what's out there. La Siesta had no availability. Parque Santiago 4 did. We've heard kind of great things from other YouTube channels that we watch, such as the Incredible Wilsons. So we thought, why not give it a go? And we are very, 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 I don't know if I'd say pleasantly surprised, because we're not really surprised from what we've seen, but it's completely lived up to the expectations we had and exceeded them. It's definitely somewhere we'd look to come back. If we were doing another short stay, if we were going to go again, we're back out in September for 9 nights, back at La Siesta. The reason we would do that rather than come here for 9 nights is when you sell catering, if you're irresponsible spenders like we are, the price can quickly add up. So we'll leave it at La Siesta, but if we're looking again at another short break, we'll definitely consider this hotel. So yeah, if you stayed at any of the Parque Santiago resorts, let us know what your thoughts, and thanks for tuning in.